and bruised. Who they?
Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle, we unite and tripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move rockin' on? Now who wanna move crossing on? Now who wanna move out on? If you got stripes and you let the city know you rock 'em, yeah we got 'em, yeah we fought 'em. Like that black and orange up on 'em, bingo ball 'em, never stop it. To the beast and on 'em. Who they rockin' with the diamond stripes, flossing on the ring. Cincinnati, she's our queen, we gon' show the world who king.
What's up, everybody? This is Ted Karras of the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cincy hat, and you're watching Bengals and Brews.
Thanks, Ted. Appreciate the introduction, Mr. Karras.
And Mr. Robinson.
Hello, Mr. Robinson. That should be a song he runs out to.
Dustin Mouth Dancing Friday.
Hell yeah. Kicking it off right.
So what's up, guys? Friday.
Hey,
What's up?
LeBron has made a decision. So,
Okay.
you happy, Dale?
No. I want him to come back to the Cavs, but it is what it is.
Right.
Honestly, I said like if he went to the Warriors, that'd just be gross. If he went back to the Heat, I wouldn't like that either as a Cavs fan. I mean, if he's going to chase a ring, I mean, Philly went and got Jaylen Brown. Ultimately, it goes back to the Celtics just giving up Jaylen Brown for basically nothing, which was crazy in hindsight.
Yeah.
And the guy who's the GM for the Sixers was literally with the Cavs. Like, he just got hired to be the GM this offseason.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you got a Wildcat on the team at point guard, so there you go.
Basketball.
All I know is I don't blame him for not wanting to play with James Harden. James Harden sucks. I hate watching that guy play basketball. Like, honestly, it's like,
is he
I
a
wish
Cav?
LeBron would have came back. Yeah, they traded for him last year, and man, the dude just dribble, 45 seconds, and now I'm going to shoot. Like, fuck, Jesus. ISO ball, man. I hate watching it. I hate watching James Harden, but it is what it is. Who gives a shit? Football starts next week. Training camp starts on Wednesday officially. And, man, can we just stay healthy? Like Nick Scowerton for the Panthers. First day of camp for them. ACL, probably out for the season, most likely, obviously.
I say skip training camp. Let's just play football.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
There you go.
Like, how many times do we got to do this every year? Should the starters play? How many updates do we get from all these camps of people like getting injured? I mean, obviously you got to practice, but it's just like
Sure.
you just go into every practice like kind of like worried, to be honest, and like that's not a good place to be. And like, dude, you're not even like you're just having helmets on for the first like week. Like he literally got injured in like what was that their first or second practice? Nick Scowerton.
I don't know which one it is. Are you for or against the players playing in preseason like the starters?
No, because it made no difference last year.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
I'm like, and the thing is guess who's never played their starters in the preseason, and he's done pretty good.
It's
McVay. He never played. Like,
McVay.
The Rams like barely Stafford barely even practiced last year, bro. Like, like you're a professional. Like at this point, like you have so many reps under your belt. Like let's roll the ball out there and play. Like just figure it out. I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at, and I think that's what Sean McVay does.
Yeah, let's start with this before we get into some offensive X factors and stuff. With camp starting Wednesday, we'll go around the horn. Greg, we'll start with you. What maybe position battle or, spot reps for snap, rotational spot, whatever it is, are you most looking forward to watching, once camp gets underway?
Good. That's a good question. I'm gonna go with the tight end position to see how much Eric All gets. I'm going to see how they use Drew Sample. I mean, Mike Gesicki, I think it was their slot. I want to see how much Andrews is going to get. The tight end position is going to be the one I'm going to be a little intrigued by.
Greg,
yeah, we're going to talk more about
tight ends.
We're going to talk more about Eric All, and maybe have some clips of him in a little while. We'll go through a few camp questions first, but I think that's a good one because you want to see, like, are they going to be out there in a bunch of 12 and 13 personnel during training camp? And more under center and in the pistol and stuff like that you've seen when Eric All was out there in 2024, which I went back and watched this week and clipped up, which will pop up here in a little bit. And he's just so versatile that you can move him around a lot. And then, it's like his injury's completely buried, and some of this you won't know till preseason. Like his injuries by the end of preseason, can it be the second preseason game? Is he working in at all with Joe Burrow if Joe Burrow is playing? Or is it still like Tanner Hudson maybe in there? I think that's
well, it's funny because when I was on Jeff's show yesterday, we talked about it. If Tanner Hudson is on your practice squad, that's a pretty damn good situation to be in your tight end room right now.
Yeah, I just don't know. Like, I mean, they have a lot of faith in him, and he made some plays last year.
He does
some big plays during the season. Chuck, what are you most looking forward to?
I mean, to be honest, I'm just looking forward to seeing some guys out there on the field and getting football going. God damn, it's been a fucking drought. But I would say I would love to see the defensive line, but it's not real fun to watch at practice to see what they're doing. But I am super excited to see the different packages that Al Golden's going to come up with the defensive line.
Yeah. Dustin, you were going to say something. So did you have something and then
you will get into it, but following up to the Eric All discussion, I do think he's like the biggest X factor in terms I'm not saying that he's going to put out like 60 catches, but I think he's the one that's going to dictate what your offense looks like. Because without him on the field, it's a completely different offense with him on the field.
Yeah.
I think you can do so much more with him on the field because of the way you can line him up and because of his ability as a blocker and then a pass catcher. Like, I mean, I kind of forgot how productive he was because, like, tight ends don't catch a lot of balls. And there was a lot of games he caught 2 to 4 passes, 25, 35 yards. And that's good for a tight end. And that's when he was a rookie just getting here, So very intriguing to me, when I went back and watched it. Now, obviously, the health's going to be the big thing. We'll talk more about that. But what's a position battle or a position group you're looking forward to?
Man, honestly, like all of them interest me. But one that I think maybe we've talked about a little bit, but I think the offensive line depth is going to be like interesting to watch. Like, how much do they play? Like, it looks like Connor Liu is going to be cleared. Like, do they shuffle him around? Brian Parker, do they try him out at tackle? Jalen Rivers, does he get a little bit of swing tackle action? Obviously, you got Cody Ford. So I think the depth of the offensive line is going to just be interesting, not like from a competitive, like who wins the battle kind of thing, but just like how they use those chess pieces and where they line them up at.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm with Darth. Like, it's not this guy because he's certainly got a spotlight down, which you can get your Juan Drago shirt.
No, you can't.
You can't get that at the Chop
You
Stop.
can't get that.
See, you got to get these shirts when they come out.
You got to get them when they come out, man.
When
Fucking
the NFL's gonna crack down on your
NFL
ass.
nailed me to the wall, man, on trademarks. So
yeah, these are all
should have got it.
But I'll start with Darth, and I'll start with this one. It's slot corner because Jalen Davis, who I have some clips of him. Maybe we can put up later too, toward the end of the show. But I just think Jasir Taylor's going to get a real shot, and I have no clue really what to expect from him. To be honest, I feel like he's been more of a special teams guy, but he has had to play some in the league, so he's got some experience. It's not like Jalen Davis has a ton of experience himself, 30 years old and been mostly on the practice squad. Now, he did play really well toward the end of the season. And then you got Braylon Lux as that guy that's kind of like the dark horse for that spot that I just won't give up on because I liked what I saw. Right. I hope he gets a legitimate shot if he's improved and is playing as well even as he was last preseason. I think he deserves an opportunity at that.
Well, do you think Kyle Duggar, too, has any chance of the slot?
I think different packages, you'll see Duggar kind of down there playing in the slot, and playing in the box a little bit as that slot guy there to cover a tight end, or they can bring him on the blitz, or there's an extra run defender. So, it's not like a 1-for-1 when they're split out, 3 wide. You might not see a ton of Kyle Duggar, but I think in different packages, when teams that are known for running the ball, you're going to see a lot more Kyle Duggar in there in that kind of slot role. Would you agree with that, Dustin?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I mean, matchup based, different disguises. Hell, I think there might be chances Bengals like do a little bit of 3-3-5 this year too. Like just kind of like throw a bunch of different packages because we have so many different versatile pieces. But
they've had a lot of 5 guys on the line, and that's where you can drop those guys out too. Like you've seen a lot of 5-2 kind of 5 on the front, 2 linebacker sets as well, and then they can drop one of those guys out. This year, you're thinking Boye Mafe and Cassius Howell will be a little more comfortable when you drop guys like that in the coverage than Trey Hendrickson or Joseph Osai or Miles Murphy. Like, those aren't the guys I want to see dropping in coverage.
Yeah. And that's where it's like the defenses on base downs are pretty crazy because you think like some like offenses, they use that first down as like, if you watch the Lions, like they're a heavy run team, obviously, but I'd like venture to guess like their first down passing out of play action is pretty significant. And that's where it's like going back to the Eric All discussion, you know, how they use Sam Laporta up in Detroit. That can give you such an advantage because like a defense, if you're lined up on a 12 personnel on like first down, right? The defense is probably going to be a little bit heavier, you know, with their guys. And then if you have a tight end that can take advantage of that, but also still block, like that can open up some big first down gains for you. Conversely, as a defense, if you have a guy that could do both, like a Kyle Duggar, you kind of take that away from them a little bit because like the tight end can't get loose, or you're not having a guy in the box that can't play the run or cover people. So it's always a fascinating like matchup on those like base downs. You know?
All right, so call your shot on this first one that we're talking about, slot corner. Who wins the job, Greg?
Jalen Davis.
Week one starter. You're saying Jalen Davis, Chop?
I think Jalen Davis too.
Dax Hill.
Dax Hill.
Just I think it's Davis's to lose. But I also think like I think I could see a world in which they rotate a lot of guys in at slot corner too, you know. So I don't know. I'll say Jalen Davis for now, for sure.
I'll cheat, and I'll say Kyle Duggar.
Oh,
because they come out to start the season and it's first down and they want to stop the run. And so Kyle Duggar's out there.
Well, I think Tampa wants to get back to running the ball better this year. So I'd imagine that first game they're going to want to establish the run game.
But I do, you know, and who gets the most snaps in the slot? I do think probably Jalen Davis or Jasir Taylor if he just has such a phenomenal preseason, you know, that it's like, hey, this guy's really pushing Jalen Davis. And, I mean, it's not like they have a ton invested in Davis. So he is by no means guaranteed to start. There will be competition.
Yeah, I agree. Like, there's no clear starter.
Yeah, for sure. And then punt returner. So let's call our shot on that. I'm just calling my shot because it's my hope, right? And it's Keyshawn Williams. Last year it was what? Isaiah Williams. One of these days, one of these Williams guys will knock off Chuck Sizzle. And because mainly you got to win the punt return job. And I like Keyshawn Williams, and I'd feel better about having to play him some snaps in the slot in a game than Charlie Jones. And Charlie Jones is hurt every year. I'm just done with Charlie Jones, personally. But call your shot, Greg.
Chuck Sizzle, buddy.
Yeah, man, I got to agree with
every
Greg
year.
Again. Like, I think it's going to be him. Like, I would love to see him go with somebody else, Dale, but I think it's going to be him. Maybe Andre Yosivach gets in there a little bit more since we got Kobe Young on the offense. Right. Maybe they use Yosivach in there because didn't they put him in there a couple times, returning some?
Not that I recall.
No, I don't remember Yoshi doing it, but like on kick returns, they've had guys like, you know, Tosh Brooks, and they've had B. Ryan back there, and some different guys back because you usually have two back there, and one is typically a block, but sometimes you know, they still.
I do think it's going to be Charlie Jones, though. To be honest, I'd like to see somebody else. You know, like you said, Charlie Jones is hurt every year, so it might be him the first game, but maybe the second game he's got a blister.
So what about you, Dustin? You calling your shot? Is it Chuck Sizzle out there as the return guy?
I mean, I think these are one of the like where they let Darren Simmons make the decision on these types of things. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it's a collaboration, but with that being said, I do think it's like one of those things where it's like with our offense, they probably just want to pick a punt returner that can just not drop the ball on it. Right. It was a Darren Phillips that like kind of cost us like 10 or 14 points against the Niners. You know, that one game from. So. Like, we just need a guy to catch the ball, and anything beyond that's like an advantage. So with that being said, I think Chuck has been pretty well like catching punts. I don't think he's muffed any punts, has he? I know he's fumbled some, but I don't think he's muffed any.
I don't think he's muffed now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think, I don't know, man. For me, it's like this guy's injured every year, and you're picking somebody up off the streets every year to have to come in and play.
Yeah.
Why not just start with that guy when you got him? And I think Keyshawn Williams showed enough that, to me, I would keep Keyshawn Williams because I think he didn't have any muffs or anything I can remember either. And I just think he's got a little more wiggle and, you know, a little more – like Chuck just goes east and west more than I like. You know, when he decides to go north and south, he can make a play, but it's not that often.
He said,
He said third receiver, I wanted
Dar
to
says
get
kicking his shot. He said Debo.
Yeah.
It's out there.
Where did that rumor come? Where did that start?
I think just some random person was like, the Bengals would be a good fit. You know how that goes.
Yeah, right.
Dude, he's old and I don't know. There's nothing that he doesn't move the needle for me at all.
No, and I don't think so. And if DeAndre Hopkins is probably going to coach with the Patriots this year, so there goes Greg's dream of DeAndre.
Yeah,
Hopkins.
I know, right?
Right.
They're just taking all your guys away, Greg. You know, first it was Joey Bosa, and now Hopkins.
Joe Bosa's not official yet.
Well, Bobby Wagner, what's the over under him on? What's the betting odds on him on staying?
Oh man,
playing or
0.
retiring?
He's not coming.
Not here.
Oh, you mean playing at all?
Yeah.
I think that if he plays at all, he's going to go play for McVay again. He's going to play for the Rams.
Or he's just waiting to see, like, does somebody get injured and then somebody wants to pony up, you know, $5 to $8 million to come in here, and it's a good situation for him where he knows he's going to be the clear-cut starter because he's not going to play special teams. He wants to go somewhere he's going to start.
Right.
Or he's just like waiting to say he's going to retire because he's relevant right now because everybody's like Bobby Wagner. But if he retires, they stop saying that.
Third receiver, which I think will be a mixture when we're talking about like who's in the slot at receiver, you know, because I think you're going to see a lot of Gesicki, especially if Eric All's healthy. I think you're going to, you know, push him even more in the slot, but he's in the slot a lot anyways. And sometimes they go 4 wide, but if you're not going to do that if you're in 12 and 13 personnel. I still think it's Yoshi. Like for this year, we'll see if Colby Young, especially early in the season, like Colby Young could be one of those guys. Something happens, he gets an opportunity and he runs with it, or he makes enough of an impact. He starts getting more and more snaps. But I mean, because we can't forget about Mitch Tinsley either, you know, because he made some plays last year and he could be in there getting some snaps. So, but I'm gonna go with Yoshi as the third receiver who wins that battle ultimately. What about you, Greg? Greg, I put out a Yoshi clip and you didn't even retweet it. I was like, Greg is all out on Yoshi. He's all out.
No, but I'll say this. It's going to start out as Yoshi, but would I be surprised if Colby Young works his way up? That would surprise me.
You know, Greg is the Bengals, meaning, remember the Bengals, like they love their guys and they never want to move off of them? That's Greg.
Yeah, right. It's true.
You've been Bengalized with your own player personnel decisions, Greg.
I also think it's going to be Yoshi too, and you said something about Mike Gesicki, but what about some packages? We might see Chase Brown out there too, right? Because they talked a lot about Chase Brown. Who was it? Was it Dan Hort or someone who was talking about Chase Brown? It's like he's such a good receiver that he could play the Bengals third receiver.
I mean, he had 69 catches last year.
Yeah.
So like he's highly productive as a pass catcher, almost 500 yards. Like Gesicki had like 300. Yoshi had 435. Chase Brown had more receiving yards than those guys. So he basically is your third receiving option, but I'm talking about who lines up in the slot more.
Oh, yeah.
Where I think they can get Brown out of the backfield, but yes, they can line him up in different spots for sure. And they will.
I think it's Yoshi.
Yeah.
At least to start the season, it's Yoshi. Like Colby Young, maybe he'll emerge or something like that, but to start the season, it'll probably be Yoshi.
This is a good tweet from Darth. Colby Young might be the Auden Tate of Mitch Tinsley's. You never know.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Happy Friday to you, T, and John up there in Michigan. Hopefully you're not a Wolverines fan. Chop was born in Michigan.
That's right, Kalamazoo, man.
There you go.
Wolverines.
Oh, what? No, you're more Michigan State, right?
Red Dawn,
You're
man.
Spartan.
Kalamazoo is Western Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Or like university. What's in Kalamazoo?
It's the Spartans.
Yeah, it's Spartan.
I thought Michigan State was East Lansing.
Man, I don't know. I moved out of there at 2.
No, Central Michigan, right? What school is in Kalamazoo?
I don't know, man.
School
if you were
Hard
quizzing
Knocks,
us on
man.
geography right now, we all are fellas.
Right.
Western, yeah, I was right. Western Michigan. University.
Like if it's the Mitten, we need the guy who's from Michigan. If it's the Mitten, where is Kalamazoo? I don't even know. I was born there.
Yeah, East Lansing is in Michigan State.
All I know is it's a lot better to say you're a Wolverine than a fucking stupid Buckeye. What is that? A stupid ass tree nut? That's weird.
We're a
That's
nut.
good at Christmas time.
You're going to take our nut.
Yeah, right.
You're going to swallow our nut.
Yeah,
No, well, you're right. At Christmas time, I do like a tasty Buckeye in my mouth.
There you go.
Not gonna lie.
And that's what's going to happen during bowl season, you know, around the holidays, you say. Well, January kicks off right after. You still got some Buckeye nut in your mouth left over when we beat LSU's ass.
You ain't gonna beat LSU, bitch. Not this year.
I'm just telling you the future. You don't have to believe it.
Listen, it's going to be an interesting match. I'm not going to lie. Like, you guys got the team and you've been building, right? You've had all these good years of success, and we got a brand new thing, Lane Kiffin coming in. I can't wait. Please, God, let LSU play the fucking Buckeyes so I can fuck you guys all years
Here's the
after
thing,
that.
you know, what big game has Lane Kiffin ever won?
This year, bitch. This year, he's at the top. He's at.
Hey,
look,
you're a fortune teller, dude.
he worked his way up to the top, and now he is at the pinnacle. So this year, boom, starts his legacy. What
Worked his way to an NFL job.
Bro already was
Hey,
at
some
USC
people ain't
in
built
their
for the
heyday.
NFL, man. Nick Saban wasn't built for the NFL, but goddamn, he's a fucking legend in
Bro
Alabama,
got
right?
fired- Bro got fired on an airplane terminal.
Yeah. Well, where did Lane Kiffin go? What offense did he control that wasn't good? And then he got to Ole Miss, and they went as far as they could with that program. Now he's at. Listen,
Hey,
I
listen.
mean, being real, he's at one of the elite.
All right.
Football.
I don't think
We gotta
argue
get back to
that.
the Bengals. Now, Dustin and I probably are going to do a college football show on Wednesdays. We're kicking around doing something like that this season. Talk more college ball so it doesn't interfere with our other shows where we're talking Bengals. But we're talking Bengals here today. And we're talking offensive X factors. And the one I want to start off with, and Chop's going to pop a clip up here.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll go ahead and put this on the screen. It's Eric All, man. And I just think this guy is a freaking difference maker. And what I want you to watch is, like they said, he'll run through a motherfucker's face, but look at where he's lined up. It's everywhere, you know?
Oh, that cross route was so sick.
Oh man.
So hey, listen.
Oh,
about
we're
the slot
freezing.
receiver-
We're freezing. Come on, Vid. So we may have to play this video a couple times so it smooths out here. But go ahead.
Going back to the slot, we were just talking about the slot wide receiver. I want us to not care who the third receiver is because we are
Right.
lined up in 12 personnel a lot this year. Like, you can interchange anybody out there, you know? Well, Joe didn't leave him up for much success.
No. He still made that catch, but yeah, it got nothing.
Yeah.
This was 2 games that I clipped up. It was versus the Chiefs, and then the next one I don't even.
Look at that blocking, dog.
Yeah, blocking, and then he's coming open, and he's always moving forward. Yeah, Carolina. So that was like one of the first plays of the game, and they're backed up at the goal line. It's like, all right, let's get a little room, toss it to Eric All there.
Man,
But you got him as the lead
bitch
blocker.
off his- You
So
know,
we're always talking about a fullback. He can kind of do that too, you know.
get that turf out of Paycor, bro. Let's get some grass out there. That's where he hurt his knee on that damn turf.
Man, can we all just donate some tendons and ligaments to Eric All for this season?
He said this is the best his body's felt.
Yeah.
Man,
Because
I hope so.
Iowa sliced and diced him up in a wrong way.
Well, and then they said that after he got hurt again and they fixed it here in Cincinnati, didn't they say that like the last time that it happened to him, like something with surgery was botched, it wasn't right or something?
Can we go back 2 clips ago? Are you able to do that?
Hold on. You mean like rewind?
When they're on the goal line, yeah.
Let's see here.
Right there, he was just fighting J.C. Horn.
Is it
Yeah.
before or after this? Well, that's,
Don't worry about it now.
oh,
I was gonna
okay.
say, like, his fundamentals are great. He got his shoulder in the right spot. He was able to kind of get inside on the.
Yeah, he's so good with angles as a blocker.
Yeah.
You know, you notice that too. I like that play because it's a little yards after catch.
Dude, because you know what I mean? Like, he can just give you those little 5 to 8 yard poppers. Like, he stays in and blocks and leaks out. Because, when Burrow, like, can't see anything downfield, he's not hesitant to kind of check down to, like, the, like,
Go ahead
whatever.
and play that one again, Chop. Like,
right.
I was going to play that through because it was a little choppy to start with on the first go around. So we'll play this through a second time.
Man,
Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie though, man. How excited do you get watching Eric All? Like seeing
Very,
what our
dude,
offense could
very.
be.
And you
Look
have
at
to be
this.
cautious because of the injury history.
That was so
It's a
big.
fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He toasted Nick Bolton there. Toasted him.
Man,
That's
give that
awesome.
guy a fucking knee brace.
Come
Like
on,
a
Joey.
really good knee brace, man. He needs to go see an orthopedic surgeon and get a really good knee brace.
Yeah.
That's
Nice
2
block.
pieces of our offense, man, that I hope do so good this year. And you seen them both in this clip is Eric All and Chase Brown. I
Right.
really think
Oh,
Chase
oh.
Brown's just getting better every year.
Joe needs to stop throwing him into traffic against
Yeah.
Kansas City. Jesus Christ.
Man,
But
you're
he's
talking
tough,
about
like-
somebody who throws himself into traffic, though. Joe don't care.
I think it's the play after this. Watch him get his shoulder across the face. Not this one. But yeah, there. Look, that little leak out. I mean, that's 5 yards. That keeps you on schedule.
And hometown boy too.
Another Cincinnati kid.
Yeah, you know what? Did he?
He's Sam Hubbard 2.0.
Fairfield High School.
Yeah. Well, we got a lot of we got him and we got Brian Cook
Brian
this year
Cook.
too from hometown.
Mount Healthy.
Yep.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
The shoulder across his face. That's beautiful.
Yeah, just opens it up for the running back, you know.
Can I say something like off topic here? Man, Zach Moss has got more speed than I thought he did and elusiveness. Like he's kind of looks good. I was like,
I know, yeah. And these were early in the season, you know, that was early in that season and the injury and stuff.
Didn't he made that catch against the Panthers, like when Joe like probably was a bad play on his part because it was like 4th down with no time on the clock before half and he got it in. But
I don't have that picture of Greg getting horny for rubbing his nipples anymore. I don't have that. It's retired, Crip. I'm sorry. I got rid of it.
horny for Yoshi.
Yeah.
Who's
Make-
next?
Just know he does that when Yoshi scores touchdowns.
Yes.
So let's go to Andre Yosavash.
Man, I can spell that bullshit.
I-O, just do the
Hold on.
last name.
IOSBIAS.
I-D-O.
There's going to be one of just him catching a touchdown, but yeah, it's that one. So this was versus Detroit. I think he had 86 yards in this game, was his highest statistical game of the season. But man, like, you know, he had a 13% drop rate last year.
Yeah. And he had a good game.
That's not good.
No.
Yeah, that was a nice catch.
I think Greg didn't have his shirt off enough. That probably affected it.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's like a guy who still has some traits, but it's like
He does.
I don't know. You got to see more, and he's got to be dependable and hold on to the ball. This was probably his best catch of the year.
Don't you think that he pretty much is what he is at this point, though?
He is what he is. That's exactly what it is. He's a 4th receiver, which is not bad. There's nothing wrong with that. But like you said, Chop, he is what he is.
Yeah.
The only reason that maybe you think a breakout could be coming is because where he was a dual sport guy.
Yeah.
But I feel like you would have seen it by now, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he's a 300, 400-yard guy. He can get you anywhere from 2 to 6 touchdowns a season. He has a role on the team. But, man, I don't know. If he took a leap, would it be nice? Sure, right?
Yeah.
You'd love to see more plays like that where he creates after the catch and gets an extra 5-10 yards.
Man, I'd like to see everybody on the team take a leap, no matter where they're at.
See,
That's a
the
pretty
thing.
good catch right there, man.
That's the other thing. Like maybe the Bengals need to do a better job of getting him into route trees that are his strength too. You know,
What do you think that is, Dustin?
like plays like that,
Yeah.
like fades, like use him on the money, like whatever the green zone, 30-yard line where you can take advantage of those because the defenses get a little bit tighter. So like he can base, but.
I would just love to see someone like Colby Young emerge more, or somebody that can maybe stretch the field a little more than Yoshi, and then Yoshi be used more in the red zone.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, he's a lot. I feel like that's where he's best at, honestly.
Yeah, that's
not really clips of him in the red zone, but just, I mean, you guys know, like that. That's, I think, he's good at getting open in the red zone.
That slot fade is such a hard route to defend. I would spam that shit all day. If they're in cut man, just spam it.
All right, Chap. So
that was a nice route. He stemmed him up. That was beautiful.
Let's go to my most underrated guy because Greg hates running backs. Let's go to Samaje Perine because I just feel like, man, the special teams value, the blocking, the receiving. And he has a little more wiggle than you expect. He's not going to be that long speed guy, any of that type of stuff. But
man, I know I messed that up. Samaje, spell P-E. Is it P-E-R-I-N-E?
Yeah, but Samaje, it's S-E-M-E-J-A.
S-E-M-E-J-A?
Yeah.
Is that
you can't have it like Shamarje, like Jeffrey. Samaje. That's true. he is one of those north-south runners that
Yeah.
Gets downhill quick, gets the yards that are there for him. He's very valuable as a receiver. His blocking, man. The last clip, when you'll see, like the very last clip, it's there's a couple games in here, but man, he will knock the shit out of somebody when he gets an opportunity.
Dale, as I've always told you, I like Samaje Perine.
I know.
What do you think about
another-
and we'll probably, I mean, there's probably not a whole lot of clips of Taj Brooks, but what do you think the chance is that Taj Brooks can be the second running back this year over Perine?
0.
0.
Yeah, me and Jeff talked about that yesterday. They said there wasn't Jeff was telling me how they didn't have enough room for Taj Brooks. There was plenty of chances they could have put Brooks in, right?
Well, you hope Chase Brown and Perine stay healthy because then they're going to get the majority of the snaps.
Right.
Brooks got very minimal opportunities, and I don't see it changing. But, I mean, I don't know. He's got impressed in preseason. He really does.
When I saw Brooks last year, he looked like a MAC running back trying to go against Big Ten defenses.
Yeah.
He's just I don't know. I would like to see him do well, but I just don't see it, to be honest.
I mean, but Dustin, like I say, there's going to be cuts. I mean, like I said, with Arizona, there's going to be one of those running backs who are going to get cut. I wonder if they're still looking. I wonder if they're going to look out there still.
I don't think so. I can't remember who it was on Jeff's show, man, but I keep going back to it. Was Dan Horde recently on Jeff's show? Because I keep feeling like it was him, but
yeah,
he was talking about how much that they do believe in Taj Brooks. So, I mean, that's 3 right there. So you got Brown, Perine, and Brooks. So I'm not sure if they're going to look out on the street.
Yeah, but I just wouldn't be surprised if a Jamal Haynes or somebody pushes Brooks for a spot.
Yeah, I'm a Jamal Haynes stan, bro. That's
which one is Jamal Haynes, Dale? The
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech. That was a receiver at one point. He's a smaller guy, but he runs hard like Perine runs hard, and he gives
Dale, you told me that'd be a guy that would fit what I like similar to Tyron.
I love that block right there, and there's several of those.
You could tell though that Zach comes from the Rams coaching tree because the Rams never really care who their running backs are. They just kind of swing people in and out. I almost feel like the Bengals, their coaching staff, just wants the running back just to do the right things, like block, do this, do that. That's why they're always like, "Oh, we're high on Taj Brooks," because he could probably block. I don't know.
We'll watch a little Mike Gesicki for the slurpers out there,
Because he had so many yards last year.
Yeah, but to be fair, and he was dinged up a lot last year. To be fair, the year before he had 600 and some yards. This was a great catch.
Yeah,
he's got strong hands.
Has he been dinged up a lot in his career?
Yeah, he has. But when he has, and with Burrow, I feel like Flacco was force feeding Higgins and Chase, as you should, right? And he just got there. And I think a lot of Gesicki's production went down, but this is with Burrow back against Buffalo, and probably his best game of the year.
Yeah, it was nice.
It's hard to see him. It's like the Bengals on purpose wore white uniforms.
Well, this is where he can feast. These seam routes, over the middle, and that was just beautiful.
Yeah,
God, we should have won that game. God,
we should. Oh, dude, going back and doing these clips, there's so many. I'll get this guy from Chicago. Game. I'll get this guy. I'm like, I fucking know how this ended.
Right.
See, this shows Gesicki. You could he's just lined. He's a slot.
He is exactly. When you watch it, you're like, he is a slot. He's basically not a tight end at all.
So I think the Bengals have done a great job of utilizing him, though. To be honest, I give the Bengals coaching staff on ways to use him.
Yeah, and I think Burrow and him have that familiarity, which is why you saw when Burrow came back, the numbers started being back there for Gesicki a little bit. They've got chemistry, and this is the 3rd year together. So I think he could be a guy. And we're not talking he's going to be a Pro Bowler, but I think he can get back to that 500 or 600 yards.
Yeah.
You don't need him to be a Pro Bowler. You just, like you said, just give me the 500 or 600.
Yeah, you need him to be a reliable weapon to go to. Because teams are going to put a lot of attention on Chase and Higgins. And we'll do Higgins just because I have Chase clipped up, but it's not on here yet. It's on my phone, but it's not on X. But we don't need to see Chase. Higgins is not an X factor per se. He is one of your main weapons. But sometimes it's just nice to watch T. Higgins play football.
Yeah.
He's he has more twitch than people give him credit for.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. And he's fearless over the middle. Like,
Ooh.
I mean, that's a tough catch. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it
not
was.
necessarily over the middle, but he's fearless over the middle. He gives you so much downfield. The contested catchability, that was just an insane catch. And it's like, oh, did he push off? Watch this angle. He don't push off.
No.
He just adjusts to the football, gets that left arm up there, makes that catch for the touchdown.
Man.
It makes you a little horny when you watch T. Higgins.
Boys, I'm horny as shit watching all these clips.
Yeah.
I'm so ready for football.
Can I give
I'm
you
so
guys-
glad that when I'm scheduling now, we do our self-schedule. I finally, I have to look at the Bengals schedule to make my schedule at work.
There you go, buddy.
Can I give you a good omen for the season?
Yeah.
The celebration is on for the Bengals. The high school girls NFL flag championship, the Bengals girls team has advanced to the championship.
Have they?
Oh, yeah.
All right, man.
That'd be awesome. I might watch that on TV. That sounds fun.
All right, let's go to the GOAT, Drew Sample, right? I don't call him an X factor, but he is another one of those guys you line up a lot of spots, and he's been such a good blocker for this team.
Lunch pail guy. He
Don't
brings
forget.
his hard hat and lunch pail.
Yeah.
You know?
First in the building, last one out,
Yeah,
hard
that's
worker,
hard worker.
high effort, all those things you say to
Yeah.
a white boy about
Wears
white.
tidy whities with no poop stains on them.
Right.
You know, he's just keeps.
But
it
I
clean.
love how he sealed off the edge there on that block. I mean, he gets in the way. Another guy that understands angles really well as a blocker.
Ooh,
And then look at this.
ooh.
Look at this
There
elusiveness.
you go.
Oh my God, Drew Sample's the greatest football player of all time.
I mean, look, Dale, he ain't no Cody Ford at the tight end spot.
Best second round pick.
Hey,
Best second
hey.
round pick ever, Dale.
Let's not doubt his athleticism. What was his RAS score? Was it high?
I don't remember.
All right, I'm gonna look.
I hated him so much. I blocked all that out. Like, he was a 6th round guy. If you would have taken him even in the 4th round, 2nd round was just too high. I'm sorry, but
He was
he's been
the
great.
8.99, so he's an athlete. Like, people get surprised when he catches the ball and runs, and he shows athleticism. I'm like, bro, he's actually an athlete.
Another white boy term: sneaky athleticism.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at this. I mean, that play, that should go just in the Hall of Fame right there. The Hall of
God,
Fame
this
should play that.
Minnesota game. This was a joke.
God, we
Jake-
had, oh my
Jake
God, the
Taylor's
turnovers
down.
in this game was, dude. And I did that Detroit for Yoshi. Watching Jake Browning play football was like watching James Harden play basketball.
How the hell did Noah Fant get a contract the size that he did with Atlanta? It's insane.
I don't know.
The
He's
Saints.
still
Sucks.
okay,
Ugh.
but he's not the blocker. So I
Well,
don't know.
he can't hold on to the ball.
I forgot.
Yeah,
he
oh,
was
dude,
with
fumbles
the
kill
Bengals
it.
last year.
Yeah.
I forgot he even played.
I
for-
was excited. Remember, I was on the fan train. I was excited for Noah Fant.
No, everybody was.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, oh, because we've been wanting to sign him for a minute.
Well,
but-
Well, I mean, like as your backup tight end, I'm like, oh my God, absolutely.
All right,
No,
Chop. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else on the offense. You can put Cody Ford because we have that one great. Oh, it might not say Cody Ford though. It just said the one where I said brings a tear to my eye. So you might have to put tear to my eye in the
Let's
search
see.
engine.
Where's the Gary Brightwell highlight reel? Damn it!
Yeah,
right.
sorry, bud. I haven't
Yeah.
got there yet.
I know.
Type in tear to my eye. That's the Cody Ford.
Hey, he's like, all jokes aside, he's a key.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Hold on, yeah. Slow motion, baby.
Hell yeah.
I feel like this is some of my best work to date. I love the Music Academy.
For the comeback route.
Yeah, keeps them feet in bounds.
Wow.
Look how close he is to that end zone. Oh, this is so close.
Oh.
All right, one more. And look at Drew Sample. Drew Sample, real
Hell yeah.
recognized real.
Rudy,
One more time.
Rudy.
I think when he goes to
One
the Hall
last
of Fame,
time,
Dale,
one
they're
last
gonna
time,
use
right?
this clip.
Bengals Ring of Honor. They should have Bengals Ring of Honor plays. Jerome Simpson slip in the end zone. This.
footwork on the sideline, dog.
Oh my god.
Look how happy he is. He's so happy.
Hell, that is literally my favorite clip that you did, bro.
Yeah, really.
I love it. The music, the slow motion.
Yeah, that's beautiful. There was the Orlando Brown interview that says Cody Ford's a hooper. He can like dunk. Like in college, he was like a super duper athlete. So
I will say this: in minicamp, he looks slimmed down. We'll see.
Yeah.
You know, he had some weeks off. We'll see what he looks like.
Yeah.
When
Here,
camp
you got
gets
one of
underway.
Uno.
Yeah, well, just that one. Like I said, we'll
Well,
be
we got to
watching
see
Uno
him make
soon.
a touchdown.
It's just filthy, right? Like, look
Yeah.
at this.
yeah.
Oh my god.
And I thought Arizona had like they got some guys in the secondary too, and he was kind of playing with them. He's so damn good. I like his
How
career.
about I try to upload that one to the internet real quick? Jamar Chase's head. That'll be what I say. Let me see if it'll download.
When it's all said and done with his career, where do you think eventually like he'll go into like the GOAT conversation? Because I think we're already like getting to that point.
I mean, at
we
this
haven't
pace,
Yeah.
like how long does he play? That's kind of the like how long does he play at this level? But right now,
I mean,
he's the best
also,
receiver in the game.
You
I
think
don't think you could say that about Chad. I don't think you could always say that about AJ.
Because you have Jerry, Randy, Calvin Johnson.
Yeah.
You know, I'm probably forgetting a lot of people. I mean, there's been dudes, but like his combination of yak, guys just bounce off of him. It's like crazy. He's built like a running back, but runs like a receiver. I just don't think we're gonna see anybody like him again. You know, like he's
also, Dustin mentioned it earlier, so I want to mention it. You know, Patrick Mahomes fully cleared to participate in practice,
yeah.
so
I
he's
kinda-
going to be back.
I
Yeah,
kind of thought he
it's
probably
fine.
would be.
I don't want an asterisk on the season anyway. It's better off just to go out there and get everybody playing.
I'm not even like really scared. Like I don't really care about the Chiefs anymore. You know, I don't know. Maybe I should.
Well,
It's
I'm
like-
afraid to not care about them. As soon as you stop not caring, as soon as you stop caring about them, they become relevant again.
Well, I think
All
that
right,
people
click
doing that
on
to
Bengals
me.
and Brews, Chop. Like, click on the Bengals and Brews, like where it says Bengals and Brews. Yeah, or that. Yeah, click on it. It should go to the page, right?
Right here.
Oh, another side discussion too.
16 catches in this game, by the way.
Yeah. What were the Steelers doing on defense?
Not guarding Jamar Chase.
That's
It's
right.
like look
He
how much
also-
space he has. It's
Well, he
crazy.
drew 2 or 3 penalties in this game too. They're not on
Oh
here.
shit!
but-
Did you see that bobble and then snap it back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought he was doing
that
that
was
6-7
crazy.
shit.
That should have been a pass interference there too.
Yeah, there was like 2 pass interferences. He had a touchdown right before that touchdown that they said, wasn't.
See what? Look how quick he gets out of his breaks,
Man,
Dude,
You
he's
guys-
just a complete receiver.
Like
Hey,
watch
You
but
can put him in the
listen.
slot, you can put him
Look
outside,
good.
you can put him in the backfield.
and watch what he did there. Technically, he came back to the ball.
I
So
mean, as
young
good
guy-
as he looks, though, just remember we
Young
passed up
receivers.
Penei Sewell to get him.
And I do it again.
Yeah.
Triple time over. Like look
But
at that.
according to my uncle, if we would have had Penei Sewell, we would have won the Super Bowl.
We wouldn't have been in the Super Bowl, like without Jamar Chase.
I just
You know what
Yeah,
though?
Chris.
That final play, not to bring back, Joe should have just like hit him from the. He should have saw that he had Jalen Ramsey, like because it was pretty
Yeah.
clear pre-snap that he was single with Jalen Ramsey. And I know, like you want to get the yard or whatever and keep it moving, but like, bro, like I would have just like went to him right away and said, "Screw it, we're gonna go all in."
I think that maybe
We're gonna
this
drop
year.
our balls and go all in
Yeah.
on that route, dude. Because like being at the game, you like they didn't shade it over any safety help whatsoever for Jalen Ramsey on that final play. Like he literally was out there on an island. Like I don't know.
I mean, that was Chase's first year, though. I think even though that they played together in college, I think that now, you know what I'm saying? Even a couple seasons into it, Joe's got more continuity with Jamar Chase. And now, yeah, I think the last couple years he'd throw it to him in that kind of situation. But being the first year, maybe a little bit of that was in there.
Well, I think it was probably like you're in the Super Bowl. Like let's get the yard. But man, if you had to do that all over again, I just would have just let it rip and win the fucking Super Bowl. You know?
Oh, I know.
Yeah. because he had him off the line too. Like it was a quick win for Chase. So, but whatever, it is what it is.
You're right. It's what it is, man.
Watch it again. Watch it again.
Okay, let me go back.
Oh, going back to Cody Ford, I was trying to get in earlier. He's a sneaky important player for the Bengals this year. If he's indeed your swing tackle, you know. So like that's to me, he's like a big X factor as well. Like,
and I hope he is, a little slimmed down to play more tackle because I think with the depth they have now on the interior O line, they don't need to worry about him being that guy to come in. You can have Jalen Rivers come in. You could have Brian Parker come in. Connor Lew at center or potentially elsewhere if he's healthy.
Yeah.
Who are you more excited for? Who has a better shot at getting more snaps, Connor Lew or Brian Parker this year?
I would say Parker just because we know he's healthy, but I don't think either of them. Ideally, neither of them get basically any snaps.
Right?
Because everyone stays healthy, and then I don't think they will. But I think Parker with his versatility also would help him have more of a chance. Connor Lew has been just the center.
Have we been using Jalen Rivers or Cody Ford as the extra offensive lineman? I always forget. Wasn't it more Jalen last year? Or were they just using Cody Ford for that?
Well, I think it was Cody.
I feel like Ford a little more, but they have different guys that they do that with.
So it'd be cool. It'd be cool if they gave Brian Parker some snaps, as extra offensive lineman.
Well, yeah, because he might be the guy next year too. So
let's get some of these young guys some snaps, in NFL games.
Well, here's what we're gonna do: we're gonna fucking boat race every team, and we're up by 30. We're gonna go ahead and put Barker and Lew in there for the second half.
I would love that. The problem is, it's the NFL, and you play like the Panthers, and you can go to sleep and it beats you.
Yeah.
All right, Chop. So you can go back to my page, and there's one more X Factor guy, and he's the biggest X Factor, right? It's Joe Burrow. It should be on there now. I just added that one too, so should be like the most recent if you go to the page again.
Well, is this it here? The first one? Yep, 1 minute ago.
Joe Burrow is still Joe Burrow.
Yes,
this versus Miami, which T. Higgins again. Yeah, let me get that. Oh, Samaje P. Ryan? Oh, yeah, I'm Samaje P. Ryan.
You think this is Joe's year for the MVP?
I mean, if he plays all 17 games, he's going to be.
He should have been the MVP already. When Aaron Rodgers got it, he should have got it.
Oh, 2021?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got comeback player of the year.
Yeah, well, he's had that twice. He doesn't want that one again.
Rodgers did have an incredible season, though.
Well, no, Dustin, maybe you can agree with this. You can compare Joe Burrow to somewhat as Chad Pennington for most comeback player of the win years awards.
Yeah, let's not have any more of those, dude.
Yeah.
Look at Andre Osavash making plays, Greg.
Yeah.
I want him to do more of that. Just check it down, right? You don't have to scramble more. Hey, there's a guy. Boom. Get the yardage that's there. And I thought he was doing that more when he came back from injury. I really do.
Yeah, I thought he was doing that more. Did you watch the flag football game this year? He was running around.
Yeah.
He's not people got to stop saying Burrow's going to he's going to play cuz he's not going to do that, bro. Just get that out of your head. He's just not. It's just not.
Well, he can run around a little bit, but get it to a check down guy. You don't have to look for the big hitter is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know, but I still think he's going to run around a lot. I just think
Oh, yeah. He
look at Drew Sample being the GOAT.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dustin. Joe Burrow's going to be Joe Burrow, and it's going to be
doing
right there.
Get rid of the ball, blah, blah,
like
blah.
That?
How many seasons does he got to play? Before you guys get it through your head, he's not going to do that.
Chase Brown, too. The receiving you see there and cut that upfield for a touchdown. Chase Brown again, whoop!
Enjoy the last year of Chase Brown with the Bengals.
Chase Brown could have a monster season because, he's
got
all the weapons.
He's going to get paid, bro.
Well, what's that look like for an NFL running back, the top pay? What is that?
Well, Saquon Barkley. I don't think he's going to get that much money. But
no, he's not.
What did Tyler Algier get paid to go to? Where'd he go?
I don't know. I think they can find a common ground on a contract for Brown. If he has another good season, look at Mike Gesicki. Oh, Mike G. But that's
would you
Burrow
rather
back? Gesicki was balling with Burrow back. I think we can't forget that either.
So out of the contracts, though, who do you want signed first, Chase Brown or DJ Turner?
Turner.
DJ Turner.
Yeah,
Turner,
DJ Turner
I mean,
too. Like
yeah.
I love Chase Brown. I think he's a good piece, and I think he's going to have his best year this year. But
Look
DJ
at the
Turner.
Seahawks. They won the Super Bowl, and they let their running back go walk.
If he has a big year, he will get paid more than the Bengals could probably afford to spend on offense because you have so many players. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Dale, you said it's a steep running back class this year. How many running backs did you see in the first round this year?
Oh, I think it's a better class, but it's still a lot of day 2 guys because I think that like you're not going to have a ton of first round guys ever. But I like Jaden Ball from Florida a lot.
And we got Chase Brown in what, 5th round, 4th round?
Yeah,
Fourth, I think.
5th.
Was it fifth?
Fifth. Yeah.
Dude, David Achan's making $16 million a year. Jesus.
I mean,
What
are
up,
you
Jordan
are you
Brooks?
worried at this point about all the miles on Chase Brown? Because when he was at Illinois, man, he carried that ball. He had a lot of mileage on him. Does that
Yes
still
and no.
bother you?
Like I don't know. Like these guys should be able to take care of their body so much better now. You know. So I feel like running backs can have longer shelf life too.
Well, and if you're rotating the running backs through, but so the top running back Saquon's $20 million a year. Brees Hall's making 14. So I can kind of see a world in which like Chase
12
Brown 12 to 16.
12 to 14.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's like a decision. We gave Mixon what, 14 million a year? Is that what his contract was?
I don't remember, but I do think like with Chase Brown, you know, and we can go to Chase Brown now because I got one of him too. He's on a lot of these highlights, but we can do Chase Brown next to continue the conversation about Chase Brown. I mean, would he do 3 years? You know, 30 million, 35 million, 36 million to get to that 12 million a year.
Well,
I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility after restructuring Burrow that you could maybe find a way to do that, right? But it's a lot of money in your offense if you pay him too.
So
Well,
would
this is
you
only
take-
one play.
Yeah, would you take re-signing Dax Hill over Chase Brown? So let's say you have DJ Turner signed, and you have to come down between Chase Brown and Dax Hill. Do you re-signing in that scenario?
Damn.
Nobody liked that question, did they?
I didn't hear you. I was watching Chase
Yeah,
Brown
I got
being a dog.
distracted by Chase.
Say it
Brown
again,
as well.
Dustin.
I was like, are you re-signing Dax Hill or Chase Brown?
Dax Hill.
No.
I
I mean, we got Tatario Davis. It's already the writing's on the wall with that one, I think.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Dax Hill still leaves some to be desired for me on consistency. Like,
Yeah.
because I was watching more of him, and there was games where I was like, I don't know.
Hey, Jeff, I'll add on to that. Miles Murphy or Chase Brown?
Miles Murphy.
Miles Murphy.
These premium. I'm putting my money where the premium positions are.
Who's next?
Yossi Voss or Chase Brown?
Oh my God.
Chase Brown, Greg.
Chase Brown.
Drew Sample or Chase Brown? Chase Brown.
Yeah, Chase
Right?
Brown.
Like, but we do have a lot of free agents, you know, Jordan Battle, Miles Murphy, like a
We
lot of
really
guys.
do.
will be-
I mean, obviously we're sick of talking contracts, but like after this season, it's like we're gonna have a little bit of turnover, boys. You know?
Yeah, there's the defense, man.
Yeah.
You can click Dax Hill. I know we've been talking offense, but we're almost an hour in, so some other and I have a Dax Hill clip from the Jacksonville game. Was the worst one to clip up. I was going to clip it up again, see if it was less blurry. It's not. It was just bad.
He
game
did.
that day.
He did play better towards the end of the year, so you hope that he could continue that momentum for Dax Hill. I'm speaking of.
Yeah, this is Dax Hill versus Miami, and there really wasn't a lot. He gave up some catches too that and the Bengals clearly teach that. But that's a great play.
Yeah, he's done it a lot in his career. Snuck under the block.
He's a lot more reliable tackler than a lot of the other guys we
Yeah.
have. I will say that for him. There should be one versus Jacksonville, like Dax Hill versus Jacksonville. That's a little longer. The video is just choppier that I did during season. It's not that.
Dale, are you
not
totally
bad.
opposed?
Well,
Let's
that's
say like,
Jacksonville.
I know, but it's not that.
Oh,
Dale, because Dax Hill has shown some blitzing prowess, right?
It's right there, Chop.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah, he has, and I think being a safety, being a slot corner, You have him down in the box more, and that's why I always liked him in that role because, like,
yeah, my question would be if, like, let's say Decario Davis shows a lot of promise as the outside corner or something, would you be opposed to moving him into the slot so you can use some of his strengths of like blitzing and playing in the box?
No, and even last year, like they still used him as kind of that slot guy, as you'll see here, you know. But there's no Cam Taylor-Britt, and I don't know that they're going to have the faith in Davis. So it's like as much as Dax Hill has kind of earned the right to be an outside corner, look, he's in the slot. You know what I mean? Like so much of this game, when I say that was probably his best game, he's outside / slot corner.
Maybe he is the guy. Maybe it's going to be Decario Davis on the outside.
Yeah, that was nice. That was
a great play, and that was late in the game on that one. And then we'll go through it one more time.
You guys, you know what always is a great play? Heading down to Midwest Best Barbecue.
There he is in the blitz.
Get yourself some mac and cheese. Get yourself a good salad there.
See,
anything there. Proud sponsor of the show.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Along with the Chop Shop T-shirt.
Yeah, go and get you a shirt that is absolutely not fucking trademarked from the Chop Shop. What's left.
To your point, Dale, he looks so better in the box. Like he just,
and he wasn't bad as a safety. Like I think the expectations were so high, but like he had over 100 tackles. Like he was pretty good when we had him at safety. Like I feel like his skill set has always been better as a slot corner.
Yeah.
Or safety. Like I don't think the Bengals are necessarily wrong for trying that at first. But they're banking on him as an outside corner. This is where, like, you kind of wish they had another outside corner so they could be a little more versatile. Go ahead, Greg. What was that?
Update. Oh, scary workout day for the Ravens. Sterling Shepard in for a workout. Ooh, man, am I scared of that.
Yeah.
Sterling Shepard.
I thought he was
still around. Yeah, me too.
But yeah, we can end the clips and just kind of talk in the chat, can ask questions, with camp coming up.
Let's talk about the Ring of Honor, man. There are 2 Ring of Honorees. I'm happy. I mean, I voted for Trumpy and I voted for Breach, but I'm happy. I'm happy 2 older players got in. That's all I care about.
I'm not upset with the decision, but I feel like sometimes you get a player in there and they got to be first round ballot, and that was Geno Atkins.
I'm with you. Like Geno is just that good. Like, how can we say this guy should be a Hall of Famer if he's not a first ballot Ring of Honor? For
you only get one shot to be the first round ballot, and I think Geno Atkins should have. Getting the old guys in, but man, Geno Atkins
stud. When you change the game.
Yeah. No, when you think about the best defensive players ever on this team, man, Geno Atkins is the guy.
No, I'm going to try to talk to Jimmy next year. My one vote might be Geno Atkins.
One vote, though, man, next year.
Which is wrong, right?
It's stupid. Bengals, I love you. I'm always positive, but make a change here. Come on.
That sounds positive.
I like that Willie Anderson's speaking out because they don't give a shit what Greg Luther or Dell Altman or Port Chop or Dustin have to say on Bengals and Brews about them going back to 2. But I think when you see somebody who's in your Ring of Honor, somebody who should be in the Hall of Fame, arguably the best right tackle ever. I mean, Lane Johnson has a case for that, I feel like now. But in his day, certainly the best right tackle in football. And Willie Anderson saying these things, I feel like the Bengals maybe will hear it a little more. It'll get a little more notoriety. And we'll see, right? Because I think they should have at least 2 because there is such a backlog. And who cares if you have 50 or 60 guys in your Ring of Honor? Guess what? You have 40, 50, 60 years of playing football.
Do you think that it has anything to do with the room where they're putting their names? Because they're pretty big where they're putting them around the stadium. So maybe they're just trying to avoid shrinking those names down or something. I don't know what the thing is, but
here's my solution.
I ain't shut shit down, Crypt Keeper. We're keeping it going. I just shut the clips down. I said we can stop doing all the clips because Chop has to do all that work. He's got to look.
Yeah, I know, man.
You know how hard that is.
I'm not getting paid for this shit.
And try to spell names.
Yeah. Especially that goddamn Yosivas shit, man. What the hell? Why the guy's got to spell his name like that? That's bullshit, man. If you got a hard name to spell, change that shit. You can go to Social Security office and change it to Smith.
Yeah, I think maybe the solution for this is you take 1 year, say next year, and you just kind of like put everybody in that's like the most deserving, like whatever, like 8 of them or something like that. Just get everybody in. And then if you want to do like one a year after that, then that's fine with me. But just like get the guys in that need to be in, you know, and then move forward from that.
Chop,
What the hell is Pork Chop doing?
What the hell is that?
Is that AI? A little AI going on?
It's a fish.
Smoking mad blood?
It's a
What the
fish.
hell is that?
That's a
Lost his
trout?
mind.
It is a trout. It's a rainbow trout.
I didn't know if that was your wife coming down poking something at you. Or
I thought it was a wiener at first.
It's a fish.
I thought he was about to get a wiener in his mouth. YouTube's definitely going to kick us off.
It's a fish.
I mean, we are already not playing a Facebook again. That went off earlier. I
It's a
don't know
fish.
why, but
Fish.
something.
yeah. What else you guys want to talk about? I mean, camp is around the corner. Football is almost here. I'm very excited.
I will be at camp next week, so I'll tell you guys a funny story. I have to get a crown put in my tooth next Friday, but
You've told this story like five
You already told
times.
about the crown. Crying out loud. Can we get some prayers in the chat for fucking Greg's crown?
Yeah, CTE.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's just funny when the lady was like, I'm like, it can't be on the day of training camp. I'm like, well, we can get you in at 8 a.m. You do know that. I'm like, I'm in line at 8 a.m. That ain't gonna work for me.
Well, maybe they could come down there to the line.
Yeah. Put it all on.
You should see the dental hygienist. That Greg's probably looking forward to the appointment, man. That dental hygienist was
Greg, you're gonna be pissed when it rains on that day and they move inside, and you should.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Greg?
bad juju.
Well,
I told them.
how many rainouts?
It's because like I said, let me check my schedule, and they're thinking my work schedule, and I just pull up training camp dates.
That's Crip said earlier something about keeping an eye down there to me and Greg. But Crip, I do not go to training camp. Fuck all that heat. That ain't for the chop.
I will be in as many training camps as I possibly can. I'm going to try to go to Back Together. I might even not even be on the show that Friday the 7th because it's first come, first serve for your seats. I will be there probably a couple hours early just camping out in line.
It's supposed
Well,
to
you
be
can
90.
take your phone, be on the show in the stadium, Greg.
Well, Chop, I don't have great internet access like you do. I'm not rich like you are. Chop.
It's supposed to be 90 on Friday, Greg.
I don't give a
And
shit.
humid. No.
Oh my God. I'm so glad I'm not going.
Well, not this Friday. Next Friday, there's no camp. That's when I get my crown put in.
Is this really supposed to be 90 on Friday? Because it's like the last few days it's been like mid 70s.
Oh yeah, it's been fall weather.
Well, dude, it's the dog days of summer,
I
bro.
wonder I'm going to go down to Ghetto Fest tonight. Oh, it's 80, so that's not too bad. Ghetto
Fest? Ghetto Fest?
No, Ghetto Fest, not Ghetto Fest. That's probably up there around Portsmouth, but this is
Probably
Ghetto
where
Fest.
you had that Mexican food.
This is probably, yes, it was, man. That's the first time I ever had a waitress say, "Be careful when you're leaving. Be careful." Now, listen, you want to talk about Defender? I told Greg, I said, we go there again. I'll go there again. The food was great, but I'm taking Geno Atkins with me.
Well, Chap, you had me as your muscle.
Yeah, you look more worried than I did, man.
I did. I'm like, stop, man,
from the
get up.
West Side. I told Greg, I'm like, we'll be all right.
Yeah, Chop don't care.
Nah, fuck it, man. I'm old. I've lived my life. What do I care?
Yeah.
Although at that point, it would have been sad because I would not had a Cadillac, but now, I have a Cadillac. Man, someone's at the fucking ringing the doorbell. Probably a solicitor. Oh, it's UPS.
Yeah,
Oh, it's UPS. Give me a
Chap,
second.
is it what I think
Give
it
me a
is?
second. Give me a second. I don't know.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Oh, we got something good coming in the mail.
Maybe, Greg.
When you guys,
I'm not saying anything, Chap.
Go ahead,
That's something
Dustin.
very cool to reveal here, ladies
when
and
you guys
gentlemen.
be pissed over the Cardinals and the Panthers and you got to report to camp already and everybody else doesn't come in until Wednesday?
I mean, I don't think they're pissed. I mean, obviously when an injury happens, but I think a lot of people.
No, players don't like camp. Let's be honest. Like they don't want to be in camp for this long because they got to play in the Hall of Fame game.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
God
I
damn it! It was
didn't-
drugs. It was drugs.
you could look at it as like, hey, we're getting extra practice in before the season.
Well, maybe
Coaches, I'm sure like it.
yeah, no players are really trying to like be in camp that long. You know,
Man, who would ever thought I'd be upset about the delivery was drugs? instead of
Yeah.
something else I've been looking for.
Yes, you did miss to talk about the offense overzealous, but if there's something you want to pop in the chat, we can talk about it again. We talked a lot about Eric All, but we talked about a lot of people. We showed clips that I posted up. And Ryan asked, have we talked about offensive X factor Landon Robinson, fullback, baby? With Eric All, he won't get that opportunity, I feel like, because between Drew Sample, P. Ryan, Eric All, those guys you can use a lot in blocking roles. But
there's only so many. Maybe in a fun end of the year game where there's no stakes when we wrap everything up.
Right.
But no.
Man, I'll tell you what, that New Year's Eve game is going to be fucking lit. Stripe the jungle, white and black. On Thursday night football. Oh, please.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that one. It's my holiday to work too, but man, this holiday I'm going to have diarrhea.
And also for anybody tuning in now, you missed offensive X factor Cody Ford.
It's true, man.
And Chariots of Fire video that I put on there, slow motion of his catch.
Yep.
And I'm still pissed the Bengals didn't get him the touchdown on that. Like, I don't care if you don't even score.
He was so close, man.
I don't care if Chop's naked right now.
I'm not, though. I'm wearing pants and everything.
Dale, you naked right now?
What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know. Greg wants to see us all naked.
Yeah.
Greg wants to see us all naked.
This is what his dreams are.
Okay. All right, man. I mean, I can send you a fucking picture. Did you
know
save that one that I sent out to our group chat before?
No.
Oh.
But I tell you what I don't. You know what I don't want to see? I don't want to see a restaurant that shows the food on there. I'm just kidding. I'm not going down that road again.
Tell us the one also about you're getting a crown on Friday.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got a crown on my head right now.
Yeah. Jeff.
So, Jeff, I want to see you.
Jeff, you ain't new here, brah. It's normal shenanigans on a Friday.
Yeah.
Right before I go to Ghetto Fest.
Jeff, why wouldn't you tell everybody before the show when you pulled your pants down in front of me, just like that guy did at the FC game?
That happened.
I do think that Landon makes the roster, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's over Jenkins. I think it's over Jackson.
Right.
But that's if they keep 6 defensive tackles.
I think they're going to keep 6.
I'm with you that maybe
they're going light at linebacker. I think they're going to sacrifice linebacker for defensive line.
We got to see how it plays, man.
You have to go light at tight end potentially, and I think that the tight end room is deep too.
I think you got a way better shot at getting Jack Andrews on the practice squad than Landon Robinson. I'm telling you, I just think that, man, they made such an emphasis this offseason on this defensive line. I think they're going heavy. It's just my feeling.
Ryan says, I just interviewed, you guys say I interviewed a Bearcat. I did not see that. I have to check that out, Ryan, but he needs to find LSU Chop. What LSU should he interview?
Man, I don't know. You know who I'd love to see, and I don't even think he's going to start this year, but I'd love to see an interview with Hassan Longstreet. I think he's going to be like the starter next year or whatever, but I kind of think he'll be better than Levitt.
Well, what if I got a little tidbit for you?
I'd like to have your little tidbit.
What if some of the camp practices for the spring said he completely outperformed Sam Levitt the entire camp?
I think that he could, man. I do. Like Hassan Longstreet is a dude, man.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like he may play that. He might start this year, bro. Like, you know, like
I mean, what's that? So I'm just getting into college ball, but like, where's that leave Sam Levitt if all of a sudden he's not a starter?
He'll transfer somewhere else. He'll be
Levitt will start, in my opinion. The money, I'm sure they paid him like a lot of people wanted Sam Levitt. Yeah. And Longstreet's good too. Don't get me wrong, but I just think he's younger. He can wait his turn. Or if Levitt has an injury. I think Levitt will start this season.
I think he'll start, but I think there's a chance that he'll get banged up again. And then Longstreet will come in and take his job.
I mean, another one would be Whit Weeks. He stayed for an extra year and didn't go into the NFL, right? So maybe that would be a good interview, too, on that defense because he's got a lot, like, he's been playing down there for a while.
Where did his brother get drafted again?
I don't know where he went.
You're just worried about Harold Perkins, not Whit.
Atlanta Falcons.
I don't think he got drafted. I don't think he got drafted.
No, he got drafted.
I don't know where he went.
Hold on.
Week's brother, Wes.
Wes. Yeah. Let's see here.
No, West is the one that's on the team still, right?
No, Witt.
Is it Witt?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Witt was the one. West Weeks is Indianapolis Colts.
Okay.
Yeah, Witt was he's the one of the three brothers that did the best. You know, he's number 40, I think, and him deciding to stay. Like if West would have stayed, it would have been like, oh, okay, West is staying, but Witt Weeks is the difference maker.
No, West didn't have any eligibility.
Well, I mean, even if he was, I'm just saying, like if he was the one that would have stayed, it wouldn't have been as big of a deal because Witt Weeks is the one that was the baller.
But better prospect, but injuries. He's smaller. I don't know, man. He's an intense leader. I wonder if he's still banging Kiffin's daughter now that Kiffin's the coach.
Yeah, probably. Well, now he's probably stuck banging her. He can't shop around. How are you going to shop around on the coach's daughter?
Like, was that part of his NIL deal?
It might have been.
Even if we break up,
Kiffin is the master, man. That's how he got him to stay.
Jeff wants to know, Chop, did you get his new T-shirt design? Do you like them?
Yeah, I did. I got it. I'll have to work on it later, but we'll talk about that off the show.
Well, that's what I say. Don't get mad at me.
You know, it'd be fun to watch this year though too. Is like how they like deploy Cassius Howe, like when they use them, how they deploy them. You know,
that's gonna be
like that would be like really fun. I'm so excited for the first like 3rd and 8 against Tampa, and he comes off the edge and does that bend that he has, you know, under the tackle and knocks the ball from Baker. We get a fumble recovery, return for a touchdown. We're up 21-0.
He's the player I'm like most salivating to see play, and I hope he gets a lot of playing time. It might be limited because he's a rookie, but I can't wait to see Cassius Howe on the field.
You probably see him a lot in preseason though too, you know, because like the Bengals, because remember Shamar was playing into like the second half, like in preseason games. So I think he'll get a lot of snaps in preseason.
You know, I'm real excited to see Shamar Stewart play this year too. I think that he's going to take a big step forward with the way that they with Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah.
So I think Dexter Lawrence is a big X factor. It's going to make everybody play better just by his presence being out there. And man, I'm super excited to see this defense this year.
We might have to go back to the clips, Chop, because you can go Dexter Lawrence. I posted this morning from 2024 Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah.
And man, if that don't get you excited. And yes, Tony Romo did get arrested for a DUI.
OMW.
These guys that become broadcasters, like Tom Brady, he's doing wrestling shit, slapping Logan Paul in the face. Mark Sanchez like almost died because he was cracked out in an alley. But yeah, go back to the beginning of this. Go back to the beginning of this job.
Deshaun Watson was running for his life.
Yeah. All right. What
9 sacks in 2024. 9.
That's insane.
By the way,
is this all of them?
No. I didn't do all that.
Hey, Dustin, speaking of like Watson, how hilarious is they keep saying in training camp how the Browns QB competitions will be the most interesting training camp story. Isn't that every year?
Watch Deshaun Watson play decent enough for the Browns this year that they don't fall into a top 5 pick.
That they give him another $300 million contract.
Yeah, exactly. Like I could see that happening where he actually plays somewhat decent.
Yeah,
because like Todd Monken's offensive design sets you up for a lot of success in offense because he gives you like these 2 route options that you hit out of play action. You just got to hit like the tight end dragging across, like like Mark Andrews and Lamar.
So you think
I don't think we realize what kind of animal that Dexter Lawrence we have compared to what we've had at defensive tackle the last couple seasons. Like, you're getting a guy that size.
Take a double team against the Eagles, maybe. Cam Jurgens and Mackay. Man, how much did Becton fall off for the Chargers last year?
Yeah.
Huge. We avoided one there.
For the podcast listeners, we're just admiring Dexter Lawrence playing on the. You should go to YouTube and watch the show.
2 guys. Look at that right arm. He just like fucking had him in a back pedal.
I don't know what people are saying something about. I thought I saw something on
Watch
those
it
clips where people were saying something about him like not looking in shape or something. But I think he looks great for
I
a
thought
big guy.
some people said he looked more slim.
Yeah, he looks slim to me. If you ask me, I don't know if that'll affect his game, but
I think he's going to be just fine.
like, bro hasn't left the stadium either, man. He came to town and he's down there. Like, training camp doesn't start for him this week. It already started. He hasn't left.
Well, let's just say a motivated Dexter Lawrence looks like this. And when the Bengals traded the 10th pick, he said, like, I got to go show them they were right for doing that, Like, and he's been in the building nonstop. And you just watch him dominate these guys. Like, there's so many reps, too, that, like, are not included in this. Where there's 2-3 guys giving him attention, that's going to open everyone else up. Like, he's so damn powerful. The power to just walk dudes back into the quarterback.
Yeah, powerful, explosive.
You think he'll be down at Get
He's really good with his hands too, and that overarm move that he just rips through.
Chop, we don't need him eating that shit.
That shit is good, man. Get is delicious.
No, we need him healthy, dog.
It's good. It's got oatmeal in
it. I know it's good, but
it's got oatmeal in it, doesn't it? It's good for you.
I don't think it's good for you.
Steel cut oats, bro.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
I mean, if he's gonna eat some Geta, this is the time. Get it out of your system before camp.
No, I want him eating broccoli and grilled chicken.
Yeah, right.
I don't think they're gonna have that at the Geta Fest.
I don't think someone built like that eats broccoli and grilled chicken though. He has a little Geta every once in a while.
No, I'm saying he can, but I don't know. I'd rather not see him running around at the Geta Fest. I want him just locked.
Well, I'm going down there so he can come down and just watch me eat Geta.
There you go. I'm fine with that.
And I'll take my picture with him wearing one of the shirts that is still in my shop. Apparently, you can have it say day. You just can't have it say Who Day.
Damn it.
No, you can't.
Who Day is trademark.
No. Bro, they got me on 114 fucking things I had to delete out of my shop.
114? Damn.
Yeah.
They came after you hard.
They did. Well, here's the deal, man. I thought, well, I'm going to make my shop. I use Codex AI and made it so it's more seen so that people, when they Google stuff, they'll see my stuff. Hey, it worked. It fucking worked. I did that shop for 3 years with all that shit in there. Nothing. I do the Codex. I revamped my site so it's more seen. Boom. NFL. 114 items.
See, should have kept it low key.
That is what it is, man. There's still some good stuff in there, but
Chuck, there still is.
I mean, but so
You
I
can
know
see them
moving
walking
forward,
around
like that
outside.
Mondrago shirt you're wearing, ain't gonna be none of that shit coming up.
Dang.
They used to see them walking around at games, like trying to bust vendors for stuff too. The NFL is like really.
Well, yeah, the NFL takes stuff. So it's like they got a bunch of other stuff they should be worrying about, and this is the dumb shit they worry about.
But to be honest, man, I get it. Like if it's because somebody stole my Landon Robinson and had it on TeePublic.
Yeah. So
I get it. It's just that from my angle, I don't make any money at it. Like I'm just having fun doing a hobby, and it kind of took the wind out of my sails some, to be honest. So I'm not mad at them. I've got trademark before from like some random guy from a shirt that I made, and I'm not mad. It is what it is. I knew that it was there was some trademark stuff in there, but
you're damn right, Matt. That's what real ones do. We just need Chop to put out shirts that we want to buy immediately.
Well,
I just need to put them all limited edition, sneak them in for a day, and then take them off so they don't see them.
Got to grab my.
They did leave they left that Landon Robinson shirt in there. They didn't tag it, and I don't know why. It's got I feel like I probably should take it out because it's got the B on it. I have no idea why they didn't flag that one. I can get all the rest of the stuff that's left in my shop because it doesn't have trademark, but that one has the Bengals logo. So I don't know.
I did see some of the upgrades to the stadium. Are they doing other things around the entire?
Well, the bathrooms them bathrooms look nice, but they're still going to have about an inch of piss on the floor.
Oh, dude, stadium bathrooms are just.
The only thing I want is the goddamn escalator fixed. I'm fucking big. I'm old, and I hate taking the stairs. And those escalators, they're waiting to do those until next year. And they're broke like half the games.
What? that seems like something you should be able to fix, right? Like
You would think so, man. Like, come on, man. Like, I got mobility issues, man. I'm wearing I got all these LeBrons and Jordans, and I can't even wear them now. I got orthopedic shoes. And the fucking
get
escalator.
you one of those
breaks.
motorized bikes. Ride that thing around,
There's no, to get to the elevators from where we go in, you got to go through. Where did I go through? It wasn't even a clubhouse. It was the suites. Like we had to go through where the suites were to get to the elevators when it was broke down. And my friend John goes with us, and he's 75. And so we used his 75-ish old ass to get through the suites so that we could take the elevator up.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bathrooms do look fire. Like I've seen the pictures of them. They do look good, man. But like,
if they upgrade their,
what they really needed to do in that bathroom is raise the floor and put like a grate on there so that we're not stepping in piss the whole time.
Dude,
The floor is always soaked in there.
I went to a Steelers game before in Pittsburgh when the Bengals played there, and like I was very unimpressed with their tailgate scene. It was kind of like meh.
Well,
I thought there'd be like drinkers and like.
I feel like we get ruined in Cincinnati because Cincinnati has one of the best tailgate scenes in NFL football.
Well,
it's always like ranked high.
When I went to college at Ohio State, it used to be just a big ass party, but they had to crack it down because people were getting a little out of control. So it's like got very, very mellow. But my buddies they're not really like some of them that have been to Bengals games with me. They're like, dude, this tailgate's better than like a college tailgate. And I'm like,
hey, speaking of tailgates, Project Game Day's tailgate has moved, and we're going to be at the Lager House now for all the home games.
Yes, we are.
Still a bunch of food, still a bunch of beer, and still a bunch of good times. So it's a lot easier to tell people where you are instead of like drawing a circle on a map in the middle of parking lot 1. So we're going to be at the Lager House this year. Jeff's going to be there too from Sports with Strawberry Ice. He's going to be the DJ, and we're going to be the Project Game Day. Yeah.
It's going to be a fun time. Hope you all can make it.
I did hear that LSU has good tailgates too. So I always wanted to go to a game down there. And so if I get to go to a game, I'm going to do some of those tailgates.
Yeah. Because they play night games mostly.
Yeah, they do.
Drinking because Ohio State plays a lot during the day.
I think I'm gonna try to go to Kentucky this year, and that's gonna be a good game because I think it's our offensive coordinator is from last year is now at Kentucky, right?
Well, Will Stein is their head coach that took over. He was offensive coordinator at Oregon.
Well, I think their offensive coordinator though right now. I think that the Kentucky offensive coordinator was the offensive coordinator.
Makes sense.
At LSU last year.
Yeah.
So there's a little meat in the game. And then you're right, though. They got a new head coach that's taken a different philosophy. Like the philosophy before was always run first. And so this year might look a little bit different for UK. But they're close, and that's on October 10th. And so I'm trying to see if I can get some tickets to go to that game.
Hey, Antoine says if any of you guys are going down to Houston, he's in Houston. So,
okay.
Keep
mine.
All right. Well, are we playing in Houston this year?
Yeah, second week of the season.
Fuck it.
Yeah, dude. Our first, Tampa, Houston, and then Pittsburgh. I'm still like,
dude, that's
dude. It's like
don't worry because Jeff has us going 2-0.
I don't have my.
Jeff has us winning 3 straight Super Bowls.
Like Tony, but it definitely is the end of an era with like all the parking with lot 1 shut down. They've shut down a lot of Longworth, right? Like there's a whole bunch of, which is probably just going to make
tailgates
everything more chaotic too to get out of games. Like that part's going to suck, I imagine.
I know. I got my parking in the garage. CRG East was the only thing left, and it's underneath it's like underneath the Reds ballpark, which is close to the Lager House where we're going to be now, but it's going to be a bitch getting out of that garage. Oh, my God. In a garage, it's hard enough to get out of a surface parking lot. It's a bitch. But in a garage.
I'll tell you what, Chop. I'll show you a secret where to park. Park near the Reds Stadium.
We already bought his parking.
Oh.
Yeah, I just said I got CRG.
We'll sell it then. I don't know.
Huh? I'm not selling it. CRG. I got parking at least. You know what, Greg? Usually we hang out after the games anyway, so I'll just hang out at the logger house until the shit clears, and then go get the precious.
Gosh,
No
I
more
remember
big
like the
fancy-
Jaguars Thursday night game. Me and Marissa parked in a parking garage. I don't know, a few blocks away, whatever. We were in that parking garage getting out from that game for 2 hours.
That's what I'm saying. Might as well just go to fucking Banks and eat a whole meal or something. There's no sense in trying to get out of that parking lot. You're just gonna sit there in a garage. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's like when I was first getting to know Derek too. And it's like they did go somewhere, and I was like, man, we totally should have fucking done that. Me and Marissa, just went down to the Banks and got something to eat, went to the Yard House or whatever. Is that even still open? Because there was a fire.
Yeah, Yard House is still open.
Yeah. I like
Justin,
Yard
what
House.
games are you going to go to this year? You're going to go to the New Year's Eve game?
Yeah, I'll be there. I mean, I moved back to Ohio here in a couple weeks. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't know what games you plan on going to.
Yeah, the New Year's Eve got that. I forget the other one that we're going to. I mean, I'm sure I'll go more now that I'm living there.
Yeah.
I will say though, the inconveniences though, it's kind of part of I'm glad that they're staying downtown, in the city. Where all these other NFL franchises are moving out to the burbs. So, it's probably having a stadium in the burbs might be more convenient for parking and whatnot, but it's also
Exactly. So that's one of the things when they were talking about building the dome, there was that talk when to either build a new stadium or revamp this one, which I would like a new stadium. And I think that they literally could have built a new stadium right next to it and then tore down the other one and extended the banks bigger. But they're building that bridge 75, shutting everything down. So I don't know how it's going to look after they get that new bridge done.
Mm-hmm.
I just know it's
Over that
always
old bridge.
chaotic to fucking after a game, which is why a lot of times we'd stay in lot 1, and hang out for.
Yeah.
If we were lately, you didn't have to stay for the whole Bengals game because you already knew the result. So sometimes,
the thing to do is go back to have somebody hook up the satellite, watch the rest of the games, the afternoon games on TV.
Just go to the logger house. Go
Isn't
back
it-
to I'll probably just go back to the logger house. It's real close to where I'm parked, and I can rest my feet, watch some games, take in a meal, maybe a couple beers, and then go get the precious and drive home when the parking garage clears.
Good move. Crafty veteran there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cribs, Big Ten, SEC, NIL money, extra 20. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen anything about that. I do know the Buckeyes lost out on DGG, David Gabriel George,
Mm-hmm.
to Tennessee and the SEC, and holy shit, did he get paid? He got
the
$2
Buckeyes-
million a season, and hasn't. He's in high school.
So Buckeyes offered the same money, but they didn't want to travel. The travel expenses is what shot them out.
Well, there's Adidas deals for family members. They sweeten the pot for which whatever. Honestly, I remember the Buckeyes missed out on Bijan Robinson, which sucked. But then they got Travion Henderson, who was a little under recruited. So you got to find guys still, and those guys have to perform. Five-star or not.
I think the thing with this was this was the first recruitment. The Buckeyes were just so out there. The Buckeyes running back coach was literally taking French classes so he could speak better with his family.
Yeah. The running back coach. Yeah.
So it was I just never seen Ohio State be this out, and now their class has dropped to 7th in recruiting, which is pretty low for the Buckeyes, missing out.
Yeah.
Fellas, I got to get out of here. I got to go. My sister's already on her way to Get a Fest, and I'm still doing show. I got to get a shower. I can't go stanky.
Wash those balls, dog.
I'm going to wash all balls, raw and all. Don't stop there. Get the hair.
And if you see Dexter Lawrence, don't be letting him eat any processed sauce.
If I see Dexter Lawrence, I'm buying that big motherfucker a fucking Get a Taco.
You're going to give him stomach poisoning. He's going to miss the start.
Nah, he'll be good, man. You can't get stomach poisoning from Geta. You're thinking of lettuce. You're thinking of healthy shit that gives you the diarrhea. That's lettuce, not Geta.
We'll see. Talk to us tomorrow.
Yeah. Anyway, fellas, love you. See ya.
Right, see ya.
Oh yeah, leave. There it is.
But speaking also a little college thing too, the SEC already flown out of ideas of just pretty much leaving college football and forming their own conference. That's going to be interesting. And Greg Sankey was like, yeah, we talked about it. He was out there, I think he was throwing it out there as bait just to see how it was going to be received. But the fact that they're having discussions about that is kind of depressing,
Yeah, but then what happens? The SEC just has their own games and their own tournament.
It's like the NFL, AFC versus NFC. Yeah.
Weird.
I know it's weird, but they talked about it, so it's kind of like, what the fuck, Like I don't see it happening necessarily, but also I don't know, because if they what would I think their thought is if they can get like Florida State, Clemson, what would be another team that they could grab? Like I think Notre Dame will enjoy the Big Ten, but they're like, well, we have pretty much all the blue blood teams now at this point. Like we don't need to mess with the rest of these.
So AFC and NFC is just going to be SEC and Big Ten before it's over with.
I think here's the God honest truth. I do think we're going to see a 2 conference in the next 5 years. That's my prediction with college football. It's going to be the Big Ten versus SEC, and everything else is going to go away.
That would be wild because it's just like, that's part of the fun and it's part of the expanded playoffs that makes it fun. Now, somebody has to compete, right? Like you saw, who was it? Tulane that got in and teams like that. And it's Tulsa. I don't fucking even know who got in. They weren't going to compete. They were never going. James Madison. It's like, this is just a feeder-ass game. Like it's
and I think that's the thoughts behind like the college football expansion is if you have 2 of these blue blood conferences, and obviously those are deeper conferences, like your playoff games, you have an expanded playoff, but you also have better games because I think
it's our teams, and it's also our teams in our conferences. So our conferences and those universities get the money.
Yeah.
Like, why are we giving James Madison this money when we know they're going to get their ass handed to them? I get it a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, because it was the thing where college, like Ohio State would play Akron, right? And Akron would make like $2 million. I think the schools now with like the Rev stuff, they're tired of doing that. So they rather play against so they don't have to like, oh, we're paying it. Because it used to be like, we're supporting our in-state schools as part of like the collegiate kind of thing. I don't think they care about that anymore because of NIL. These athletic departments have to have their own like operating budgets. They just can't be like handing money to other schools, So
I'm a little disappointed in Crypt Keeper today because I don't know how he hasn't said, unless I missed it, Dustin, how was working at the mechanic shop today? Because I just feel like your outfit is like, I've been working at the mechanic shop.
I know. I got a little mechanic shop thing going on.
Yeah.
The brand is called Fucking Awesome, by the way.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. Crip, we got to make a wager with him. He has to come on camera, or she. I don't want to make any assumptions.
What if Crypt Keeper's like a hot ass chick this whole time?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Actually, just big old titties. But like if we win the Super Bowl, Crypt,
just big old titties.
Yeah. Just big pedos.
I'm gonna ask you guys, what's that viral video going around where that girl was getting sprayed? She gives that little look and all that. She's in
I seen it. It hooked me in. I had to watch the video, Greg.
I like that. Like, she's got that little devil's look and all that. I like that.
It's like, I would. Certainly would. That's how you make bad decisions.
It's got like over 32 million views. It's just, she's gotten famous over that.
Yeah. Dude, the Tony Romo mugshot is pretty awesome. It actually might make me a Tony Romo fan now.
I mean, we always said he sounds like he's drunk.
Yes.
Maybe he is.
I told the guys before the show, he gives you that like alcohol, like that drunken guy vibe. He just
just lead into it, right? Just be that.
Yeah.
Hey, Dale, I wanted to ask you, if you do go to a game this year, what's your take on the renovated bathrooms? Because you and I had a chat about the bathrooms. Because remember, you didn't want to shit in the bathrooms ever. Buddy, those look like Bucky's bathrooms now.
Bro, they ain't going to look like that during the, man, dude, you're in an NFL stadium. They're bad. But also, your other option is porta potties. So it's also bad.
Yeah, man, those bathrooms looks clean where I could lick something off the floor in there.
Yeah, right now. But before a game starts, there's going to be shit on the walls, shit on the floor.
Yeah, man, okay. Have you ever taken a dump in a porta potty?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes you have to.
There you go, man. So
What are
you
you
got to go.
talking
You got to
about?
go, man. What's the big deal?
No,
Hey.
I know. I don't like to have to shit in public anywhere. But
No. I
It is
hear what
what
you
it
mean. Man.
is.
I try to put a do not disturb. So when I go to a school, when I work at the school, I've never done this, but I want to so badly. If there's one thing I don't like in a public bathroom is when someone comes in and pisses while I'm in there. I'm like, get the hell out of here. Right? I'm sorry. Yeah, that just gets me the wrong.
I know, but you can't control the. You don't own. The
Oh, I
bathroom.
take control. That's when you take a sign and say out of order. Nobody comes in.
Greg just carries the sign,
Well, I don't, but I want to.
an out of order sign.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
man, I'm excited for the season. I'm excited for training camp. I'm excited for college football.
Yeah.
And we'll see how much they break us and our excitement by like week 4.
Yeah. Well,
Like, right?
we gotta steady the ship because there's a chance that like our defense is coming or having to come together within the first like couple weeks. Meanwhile, you're playing Baker, who just like can go off and throw for like 500.
I know, but if you want to reach the goals that you should want to reach, which is like a Super Bowl, you can't be even when the run we had on the road. You don't want that. You want to have home field. You know, you want to be
Oh yeah.
a team that has home field advantage during the playoffs, and like
Yeah. I agree.
you want to see it all year. You know, so it's like, and that depth and those moves pay off. And I think when you win, it feeds on, like, we know we're going to, that confidence builds. So it's like, I would love to see that where, you know, you start out kind of hot and the confidence builds, because I think that is such an underrated part of the NFL too. Like, hey, we're off to a good start. We know we're the shit. Let's go fucking do it. Let's keep winning. People can't beat us. And
let's keep winning, but ascending though too.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, because how many teams in the NFL where you know they're kind of like posers? You just know they're gonna fall off at some point. So yeah, I want to get off to a fast start, but also be like ascending at the same
yeah,
time.
don't be the Steelers is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. Or like, yeah, there's so many teams that like get these little fake because like the first month of the NFL season, September, it does feel like extended preseason to a certain extent, you know, because you'll have a lot of teams that come up and empty their playbooks, you know, to get off to a fast start. And maybe we should run more wrinkles in the first like couple weeks, but you know, some teams want to hold some stuff back. I don't know, just like find ways to win in the first half of the season.
Find ways to, and that's the thing. Like last year, that's what kind of sucks. When you look back at the season as a whole of last year, you found a way to win in Cleveland. You found a way to beat Jackson. If Burrow, you know, and Burrow got injured, if Burrow didn't get injured, how does that season go? We'll never know.
Exactly.
Because it's like, you know, those Chicago, the Jet, we win those games. But the defense was so bad, but you still find a way to win them, I feel like, when you got Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I putting a lot of faith in Joe Burrow, but you know, it is nice to have a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. I'd rather have our situation than Cleveland's,
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like I
than
keep saying,
Pittsburgh's.
Well, it's like I just said a couple minutes ago. Every year you see an expert say, "Oh, this will be the most interesting training camp story: the Cleveland quarterback battle." It's that every fucking year with Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And it's not that interesting to me. Deshaun wins
No,
it.
I don't see how it is.
Shador wins it. That's it, right? Yeah. Dylan Gabriel ain't winning it. Taylor Green isn't winning that job.
yeah. No. I
What's
mean,
not that interesting.
I forgot to ask you, what's your take on the Ravens? They cut ties to that one quarterback. What's his name?
Diego Pavia. Yeah, he was never an NFL quarterback.
yeah.
He was a fun college player. You know, sometimes with scouting stuff, I say that's what he is, amplified, because when you're that small and a lot of your game is just running, that shit ain't gonna work in the NFL.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the CFL. Go somewhere where maybe you can have a career. It's not
Yeah.
gonna be in the NFL. So I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
Well, but by the way, did you guys see for the Raiders, not Mendoza, McCoy signed his contract? I wonder what clause is in that contract that he signed. I so badly forgot about him. I totally forgot about him. Jermon McCoy, do you guys think he plays even a year or two in the NFL?
It's just impossible to know, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't know the injuries. But like this show is about X factors, and we spent a lot of it talking about Eric All.
Yeah.
He had an injury history, and he still has an injury history. But man, when he's out there, he's really good. And that's Jamal McCoy, right?
He was a third-round pick. What was he, third or fourth?
Fourth or fifth? Like,
yeah.
I know it was day 2. I know it was day 3.
Would you have picked? Would you have taken McCoy in the 4th or 5th round personally?
I mean, I would take that swing because I know the tape was good enough to be, top 2 or 3.
The only swing I'm going to take you back. Remember a guy named Dennis Weathersby? Unfortunately, he got shot, or so he was supposed to be a first-round pick.
He went in the third
round, and it just didn't work out. And I felt so bad for him.
It is tough because you do like a lot of players that do slide. It does feel like it tracks like sometimes where they're drafted,
right?
Like we're like they do end up. There's a reason that they slid, sometimes. I mean, obviously, like guys get steals. Like who did the
Well, I was going to take Greg's Dennis Weathersby and raise him Kenny Irons.
Yeah,
like I love that pick from Auburn.
I was excited.
The injury and then just done.
No,
second
same
round.
deal with Johnny Carter. We do not have the best of luck with
that's the top one.
Playing in Detroit on a preseason. Never again do you play a rookie running back for the Bengals in a preseason game versus Detroit. I'll go even better. There was a center we drafted out of LSU named Ben Wilkerson. He was like a 7th round pick, but he's supposed to go higher, but he had an injury issue also. Just never worked out.
Wait a second. Guys, remember that. What I do is I give you Southern exposure to help you thrive. They're not shots. There's also Southern exposure is a titty bar.
Mm-hmm. See? It's all coming together.
Crip works at Southern exposure titty bar.
Yeah.
It is a check. Fuck.
Yeah. Come on down. Crip Keeper. Metallica's playing. What's your walkout song, Crip? What do you strip to?
Yeah. Can I motor about them titties, Crip?
Yeah, bro.
Give me a discount.
Did you do your daily deposit of all those ones into the bank today?
Yeah. Yeah, you need to start sharing some of those ones and some super chats. God, we like I'll be on Jeff's show. There's all these super chats. I'm like, why can't we get no super chats? I like super chats.
Here's Fuzzy Balls. We need him.
Yeah, Fuzzy Balls is a super chat king.
Yeah, he's dumping his his allowance in there.
I gotta go on Jeff's show. I gotta do this and put the Fuzzy Balls in my mouth. I ain't getting none of that money.
Oh, you know, when I went on Jeff's show yesterday, I realized I can get up and go. I said, Jeff, I got to go to the bathroom. I'll grab it 5 minutes before the credits. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. He's got a lot of intros.
Yeah, a lot of intros. He does a good job at it, though.
No, we love Jeff. And I'll be on there at 5:30. I don't know that AC will be on. But, yeah. So, I don't know.
Well, you guys want to pop on out of here?
Yep, we're going to end this one. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. We'll be back.
Guys.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. Training camp next week.